I made a video and about showing Ishowspeed in his tour in Africa and all those stuff. Man, there is still people out there making videos against Ishowspeed that it's a lie that he's having a good time. It cannot be true. So when I like know if you've seen my other videos, I don't have to elaborate every video. You can check the name of the sickness of those people is called plantation sickness. Yeah, just say not everybody comes from a plantation and not everybody was colonized. So when I speak here is for those who were never enslaved and those who were never colonized. Otherwise, you will not understand what autonomy is. It's just like speaking on having a leg, but you have never experienced having a leg. That's what I'm saying. Let's see here. I'm gonna show you now how all this so-called an FBA thing started. It started with black Americans hating their own women, and that hate came from the plantation, and that hate is what they are trying to spread worldwide. That's what you need to do. These niggas were weaponized on the plantation to go out there and do what they used to do against the maroon people in the jungle. Anytime you hear a black American speak about maroon history, it's a lie. They are the enemies of my ancestors. It's not a joke. That's why I am bush negro. They are city negro. Plantation negroes are just called negroes. The bush negro and city negro is made up by the Caucasian. So my people, we don't respect that. My name is Ohkano. That's my people name. That's what I know from my ancestors from beginning of time. Anybody that's something else, black American or whatever, or colonized mind or whatever, see it like this: the Russians are not the Ukrainian people, the Indians are not the Pakistani people. They all look alike, right? Just saying. Yeah. So and this and your race and black race and is made up by the Caucasian and on the plantation. Since I was never on a plantation, and my treaty, my country is from six, not even the country. It's my first treaty with the Caucasian here when they came to the jungle in South America. It was in 1620. They were not allowed to come into 10 hours of where my people live, where my race live. My race was not allowed to come 10 hours from where Caucasians and Indians and all those other races live. That's what we know where I come from. So when all these things, and we was one people, everybody was taken from a other village if you want to keep that narrative. So yeah, where I come from, there is 6 tribes. I don't have to go and assimilate to become those tribes to be able to live that the slave and colonized mind. If you're not white, it's not all right. And now these Americans going around, we all have to be the same, man. Otherwise, it's not all right. No, I defeated the colonizer. You did not. Y'all niggas were a soldier in the army of the colonizer. Whatever you did there is your business. I know you as the enemy. My ancestors do. You have no God. Your God is of the colonizer. Your God, your daddy is the colonizer. These black Americans have confessed and manifested in a manifest that they have written of FBA that their father is the Caucasian, of whom they have 20 to 30% blood. So you can never be black or an African. Just like black Americans told Obama and Kamala Harris they are not black, I'm saying black Americans are not black because they have Caucasian blood. And in my culture, from beginning of time, from the jungle, as an indigenous from the jungle, if you have one drop of Caucasian blood, you are a Caucasian. Just like the Caucasian have their rule, my race have their rule, and I defeated the Caucasian. Therefore, I'm the one to speak out and colonize countries, niggas, and slave niggas. Shut the fuck up. And that's the real talk. If you had any culture, you would understand. All these people who think they're gonna go to Africa. Africa was colonized in the 18th century. I was never enslaved. I was never colonized or whatever y'all saying. So take your thinking and apply it to your, or go save your own race. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, this black race thing is a racial construct by the colonizers. My race does not acknowledge anything from the colonizer. These things you say, for example, yellow, my people will say taya. We don't know acknowledge your yellow because we have our own language, our own alphabet. The first, let me not even say the first because it will be like a comparison. And you're not my fucking race. Just keep it at that. If you're from the plantation, you child of the colonizer, stay the fuck away from my people. Don't assimilate like you're one of my race making maroon movie, because you're not. These niggas are speaking about the 18th century. My country and Juka existed already in those days. So you're thinking about what the colonizer has written, and the so-called dominant society is dominant to you. Because the dominance that is dominating you, I defeated that already 500 years ago. And you was together with them. That's why you are their slave. Nigga. And that's the real talk. I'm just saying this for those bug-broken Negroes and fools who thinks they can, like, and this crooked mouth Phil Scott, I'm gonna go to the continent. Those continental people, they were colonized. They are not different than you are, Phil Scott. Their country was destroyed in the 18th century. Go look at the Berlin Conference. Many of their so-called culture, they lost it. just like you did, just like the Caucasian lost their culture like an thousand years ago when they were in war. These colonizers had 80-year-old war. They was fighting each other, France. So when these niggas come and act like it's something new, yeah, I know I have to acknowledge that many things this Caucasian was saying that black people in America there are stupid. I've come to realize that they were not lying, man. They are beyond stupid.
People wanted to jump down my throat when I said that other races of men, particularly these men, love dark-skinned black women the most.
So I'm gonna show you why black Americans are frustrated because their own women even don't want them. That's why Tariq Nasheed was complaining like 6, 7 years ago that the Jamaicans were taking all their women. Because they don't, nobody sees a man in a black American. If he was buck broken for 400 years, busted open by the Caucasian colonizer, and you think you're still a man, I have to understand what kind of ancestors you have that told you that being busted open for 400 years and marching, that's fighting. So I have to understand that that's your ancestral legacy. So I have to understand that, oh, your ancestors and my ancestors are really not the same. That's the real talk. Even y'all women don't want you. Let's see it, man.
And not only am I here to double, people wanted to jump down my throat when I said that other races of men, particularly these men, love dark-skinned black women the most. And not only am I here to double and triple down on what I said, but I'm also here to say that I am not.
I've seen even a Caucasian guy, not even one, making movies that all the black women in America want, and Caucasian guys now, they no longer want these black Americans. Because they are born losers, man. Since even when these niggas came on internet, I was on internet before these and so-called buck broken Americans like Satire coming here. Nigga, the black channel on YouTube was my channel. Satire went to the authorities to try to get my channel off YouTube. Just like his ancestor. And this Satire is making movie. You nigga, you ain't no fucking African nigga. Is a African a mixed Negro? No, you are a mixed Negro, so you cannot be African. Otherwise, a mixed Negro would be African, and African would be the mixed Negro. We don't, that's why they call you Negro. They don't know what you are. Nigga, just accept it and move on. Your culture and your ancestors will never be my ancestors. Yeah? Just say it. If you can't live with that, die. It's the same thing the colonizer told you on the plantation. If you're not white like them, you have to change your children and go and have children with their children so you could become like them. That's your life. Yeah? I am the opposite of all that. So all y'all niggas who coming out, I ain't no African. My race have never considered black Americans to be African. Never. There is nothing African about the black American. Never. They are children of the colonizer. Their food is colonizer food. Everything this black American is eating comes from Europe. Even the white so-called Caucasian American is a slave of Europe. These niggas were slaves in Europe in the prison, and they were sent over to America to rape and pillage and kill those people over there. That's the same thing Donald Trump is doing today. Donald Trump is saying he's going to Greenland. He's going to take Greenland. He will smash and grab, just like his whole nation knows how to smash and grab. Even with the black Americans, their culture is to smash and grab. They have no fucking God. And these niggas wanna act like they have God. Nigga, you was in slavery for 400 years. Where was your God? Yeah, just say it. I just know your God is not my God. Just making it plain. Oh, this one is an Erica Kirk. Lost her children or whatever. Let's see here. Ishowspeed Africa Tour sparked deep emotion for black Americans. Yeah. So these black Americans, they are fake. All this so-called crying is fake. That's why they think what Ishowspeed is doing is fake as what they do. We are not the same race, nigga. Your race is created by the Caucasian, just like the one-drop rule, just like America was created by the European by stealing other people's land and stealing their name. That's your black American. That's why you're doing the same, stealing maroon history, stealing everybody's history like you belong. You don't. Let's see what I got here. Ishowspeed has young Americans crying about Africa. Yeah. No more problem. So before Ishowspeed went there, there was no internet for these so-called black Americans to look what is in the Caribbean, in Brazil and Africa. They didn't have no access to that. If they didn't, that's how stupid they are. And I don't want these people near my people. The continental African might want that. That's why I'm making this video, so it's clear that I am the African of America and not a city Negro. They are children of the Caucasian. My culture is not their culture. My God will never be their God. Their God will never be my God. Their children shall never be my blood. Let's that be clear. Just saying. Yeah, that's how it's been for 500 years, and that's how it will stay. And here, who we are? This American. America is Americans are fucking racist from the plantation. This black American or white American, Caucasian American, they are all fucking racist from the plantation. I don't understand why people think they would behave differently than be what they are, nigga. Yeah, why black Americans don't like black Brits? And this black American is speaking English, so you would think the language you're speaking is stolen from those so-called black Brits, Jamaicans, and Nigerians. Your hip hop was stolen from DJ Kool Herc. Oh, you mean the Jamaican? Exactly. You mean Africa Bambaataa is Caribbean? Exactly. You mean Beyonce is Caribbean? Exactly. You mean Rihanna is Caribbean? Exactly. You mean Trevor Noah is African? Exactly. You mean Barack Obama is African? Exactly. But why is Barack Obama African? Because he's mixed. He's 50% African, 50% Caucasian. If he wants to say that he's African or Caucasian, is his business. It's not of yours. You are a slave from the plantation who has no right where we live and where I come from. You are 3/5 of a man where you live. You're not even a complete human being according to the law of your ancestor, the colonizer. Go fix that. Become a full man, 5/5 of a man, and maybe then we can talk. But still, you are 3/5 of a man, so assume position. That's what I'm saying. Know your place as a fucking slave. That's what I'm saying. See here, this was one of the video. The message resonates. I'm black Spanish person. Oh yeah, this was a guy, a mulatto guy who was making a video that he was being discriminated by his own Caucasian colonizer family, just like any other black American. That's why this black American will go out there and take those names who they used to press up onto them, thinking they can apply it to other races. Of it will never work. It will never work, nigga. I'm telling you that. I've already defeated your fucking ancestors, black American. Your ancestor is the colonizer Trump. That's the reality of your race, nigga. And are black people intellectually inferior? If you speak about Africans, no. If you speak about black Americans of United States, yes. There is no doubt about that, man. Yeah, it was this guy. Because he said many people think he's Moroccan or whatever, but in his own family he is being discriminated because he's biracial. He had an argument with the brother of his mother or whatever, and he and the brother cussed him out to be a fucking nigger. Just saying. Well, and Tariq Nasheed, maybe your people are more mixed than this guy, man. Is this guy black? Is he African? Only he can say, yeah, man, I'm African because my father is African. Yeah, man, I'm European because my mama is European. It's up to him because he's biracial. You are not. But these black Americans say that they are biracial because they have 20 to 30% colonizer blood. So you have no right for reparation because the colonizer is your father. So giving black Americans reparation is just like giving money to the colonizer whom they were working for 500 years, killing and Maroons and indigenous people of the Americas. That's it, nigga. But yeah, they are the devil the Bible speaks of. That's why even these devil Israelites went and stole the Bible from the Jamaicans and are now out here saying that they are the tribe of Judah. We don't know that, man. They're the enslaved and bog-broken Negroes were the Israelites. We didn't know. Because my race have been in the jungle and you niggas was fighting for the colonizer. Oh yeah, but then again, the colonizer is your father whom you have designated to be the devil. So you are the devil, black American, because you have the devil blood in you. You understand that, black American? You have the blood of the so-called white devil you were speaking about, the colonizer. His blood, 20 to 30% of his blood, according to your own testimony of FBA Tariq Nasheed and their group, you are 30 to 20 to 30% colonizer. So you are the devil you've been speaking about, and we can see it in your daily life. Just saying. This nigga said he is not black, he is Latino. I will show a part of his video. This guy, he said he's not black, he's Latino. He's allowed to say that because he's mixed. It's whatever, man. Hmm? I don't look black, I look Latino. That maybe I'll show a part of this in a minute. This still married as man Goldview, but yeah, man, I was making videos and telling you in between that you on YouTube and internet. It's not only YouTube. On internet, they have now bots that will go and view the videos. So you might be thinking that you have this guy has 60,000 people watching, but it's maybe 1,000 or 2,000 people. So it's all fake. Just like their own life, they try to fake everything. Just saying. But they don't care about it because if you have never known what real is, you will keep faking it. You can only be what you are, fake or real. Just saying. So this Esmond Gold is one of the MAGA people, and I'm showing you this guy because he is one of the Tariq Nasheed FBA guys, Esmond Gold. You can look him up. They all agree on attacking Caribbeans and African countries, just like an and I've even seen Tariq Nasheed keep in making Nigerian movies. So we understand that these FBA bug broken Negroes, they have no fucking life but to come out and speak on other men, manly men. Because they have no example in their own society to speak on. So they have to come out and speak on manly men like Caribbeans who are taking all the so-called black American women, and about Africans who are taking over all their studies, being smarter than they could ever be. Just saying. So Tariq Nasheed and Usman Gold, if you look him up, you will hear him. It's just like Nick Fuentes and all those guys. That is Usman Gold. Yeah, just showing. And they all use the same thing, bot viewers. All those bots, it's just like the Surinamese government and those people. They will put bot viewers, 100,000 bot viewers, and then organize a protest and say, nobody came to the protest because it's a robot. That's how stupid. It's just like making up a name FBA and saying the FBA is oldest than the people on the planet, man. Yeah. You mean the slaves who started living in 1863? That's how stupid and sick they are, man. Let's move on. Yeah, this is the guy who was coming with this ADOS and FBA stuff, who went and stole money and told the Caucasian that he was maroon. Check this nigga. Does this nigga look like an African to you? This nigga is 99% Caucasian, this Anderson. And he went there and started this fake. See, this was 9 years ago. He went there and stole the legacy of the Maroons here. He and Tariq Nasheed lying, and this James Small, sick people. They went there and they got about 62. I don't know how much, 62,000 or million or whatever. 62,000 or 100. No, or $92,000 they got to go and build so-called Maroon City. But they are the enemy of my ancestors. Real enemy at that. I live in the jungle because of the ancestors of Tariq Nasheed and this Anderson. What they do is stealing my name, just like they went and making 1804 movie about Haiti. In those days, 1804, I was already free for 500 years. My race was never in slavery. Never. All this made up story. The Maroon ran away. Then speak my language. African, I've shown you the video where African can go from Africa and speak my language with my people in the jungle. Why can the plantation Negro not speak my language? But we were together in America. Because they are the fucking racist children of the colonizer. And something else they will never be. Plantation Negroes will never be anything else but racist children of the colonizer, whom they have designated to come out and attack my race. That's what I know. That's why I'm saying if and continental Africans want to accept black Americans, that's their business, nigga. Just know that you're not gonna conglomerate my people into real fuckery. We already exist before you existed. I existed before your America existed. If you're too stupid to know this thing, move the fuck on. I come from the jungles of South America. I don't know y'all nigga story. To me, it's all lies. All this thing George Floyd he died of fentanyl. That's what they said. And since the colonizer is your daddy and dictating what you're believing about other people, I should believe what the colonizer is saying about your people, that you're the most stupid people on the planet and you're 3/5 of a man. That's where we're gonna keep it. A black American is fucking 3/5 of a man and is not a man. It's a fucking animal chattel slavery. That's what they are being called in the books. And that's what they are. I don't know those things. It's them bringing it out. Because that's their race. I was in the fucking jungle. They don't speak my language. We don't eat the same food. They are not my bloodline. Their children are not my family. And my children are not their family. Let's keep it at that, nigga. And move on. We have no time for bug brokenness and where I come from. That's what I'm saying. Why old man maps put Judah in Africa? And this is what I mean. And these North Americans, they see a map where Judah is in Africa, and they will then make up story just like their colonizer father. It cannot be. Just like the colonizer was saying, black people could not have built the pyramids. That's the same thing this guy is doing. It cannot be that then Judah is in Africa. My people are called Njuka, and this name Judah is over there. There is Jub. Let me not even explain in those things, man. But all these people are even in the jungle in South America. So I don't know when these bug broken Americans had airplanes and all those investigative and options to come and know anything about my race, whom they are the enemy of, to speak on my race. That's what I'm saying. Because that's what y'all niggas doing. Stealing other people. The Jamaicans are black. No, that's supposed to be us. The pyramid builder, the Bedouin are black. That's supposed to be us. Yeah, you just like the devil you are. Let's leave it at that, nigga. So, genetic theoretic AI says Asians are Africans. Yeah, they are. And this I'm showing you this because this is what the black Americans do. When they see these things, they will start saying they are the black Asians and start stealing all this attire, making movies just like the colonizer is doing, making the Egyptians white. That's the same thing the black Americans doing. But that's why I'm showing you this, that my race does not know them any different, but to do that. In Suriname, they are the same. City Negroes from Paramaribo, they will steal the name of my race, go out there, try imitate their clothing like they are from Africa, they are Africans, and then con people saying they are voodoo priests or whatever they act to be. But they are children of the colonizer. They eat the food of the colonizer. They speak only the language of the colonizer. They don't have own language. I have my language. I have my alphabet. I have my own fucking land. Yeah? Our treaty, the last treaty of my race was in 1760. The biggest part of Suriname is of my race. Yeah, Suriname does not even exist. Suriname was created in 1873 to try to annex my territory, just like Putin and Ukraine. Well, that's the slave and slavery of Suriname. Yeah, just like Ukraine and Russia. And nobody of the continent needs to come out here and open their mouth, because your knowledge is from colonized knowledge and books from the Caucasian. You know better than those black Americans. Yeah. If you was colonized or enslaved, move the fuck away and don't speak on my race. Speak on your own race and your experience. That's what I'm saying. No man here alive can come and tell me anything. I defeated your father and your ancestors in slavery. It's written for all those Caucasian and for your people out there to go and see. We don't look for an respect or an for any black. Oh, yeah, we don't want to know you. That's why we live far in the jungle. Get the fuck on, move on. If you think you would conquer anything on this planet, prove it. I've already defeated you and your ancestors, colonizer, and your so-called bug-broken ancestors. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. These people are not black Americans. You see here even Edo. This Edo tribe, there is a Edo tribe even. It's a very different one. In Nigeria, from Benin. See? Japan, Edo, period. These are so-called black gods that they have, like Krishna. You see here? Genetic verdict. You see? I might show a part of this video also, if I've got it over there. You see? Daikoku. You see how I can pronounce this name normally? All these so-called Japanese name, I can pronounce all of them normally, because they sound African. All of them. Even many of those names in India, they sound African. But when you have no fucking history, you will come out here and lie like the devil your ancestor were, and you are. Nigga, that's the real talk. When Europeans trace ancestry to Asian Indo-Europeans, no one tells them it is irrelevant, because it was long time ago. When Asians trace continuity within Asia, no one tells them time invalidates origin. Time only becomes an eraser when Africa is the source. This is not scientific reasoning, it's cultural conditioning. That's what I'm saying. They were conditioned by the devil. Their father, the so-called Caucasian, is the fucking devil, y'all niggas said. So that's your father, nigga. Y'all niggas, black Americans of United States, are children of the devil. Because that's what they said. The Caucasian in slavery is the devil, and that's happened to be your father. Yeah, just saying. There is no bond between me, my race, and fucking black Americans. That's what I know. It's not what I think. If you bring a city Negro from Paramaribo or America to my place, they will say, no man, there's a different race of people, because they are the children of the colonizer. Yeah? That's why I'm saying they won't get any money off the back of my race. They will get it from their mama who was sleeping with the honky who would come by their home and just honk, bah, bah, and the black American women would come out and work a buck in the car quickly. That's this nigga's mama. Just saying. That's the real talk, nigga. Just be what you are. Ayanta, case, and yeah. So you see here, Ethiopian Dravidians. See here? So these dumb broken Americans don't know that there is black people, 100 million black people in Brazil, in America. They are not even North American. Canada is North America. These niggas live where Mexico is. Just say it. Just like Trump is stealing the oil, that's how black Americans and their white ancestor, colonizer ancestor is stealing everything around the globe, man. That's the real talk. See here, Asians are Africans. So when this is, I'm showing you this also when James Small was saying, we were in Asia, it's not you. Just like my race don't recognize you, James Small, to be anything. Just that's the same. My race does not recognize any of your knowledge or whatever you think you're doing. Nothing of it. Nothing. We don't even recognize your existence, James Small. It's not a fucking joke. If you think my race and recognizes, acknowledges Umar Johnson and then Tariq, that's fuckery. That's why I'm making videos. Don't touch my shit. If those Haitians want you to touch theirs, go there. Their thing was in 1804. Mine was in 1620. We are clearly not the same race of people. Let that be clear. Move the fuck on to your own race. That's what I'm saying. I defeated your father, the colonizer, and that's how it will be. See that? This is all Asia. So I'm gonna leave it at that, and because Trump is already preparing to go and take Greenland, and the Europeans are preparing to do what they need to do. Mexico is preparing against the Americans, and Canada is preparing against the Americans. Denmark is preparing against the American. Germany is the whole of Europe is preparing. Russia is preparing against the Americans. Venezuela, Colombia. So when we will see how it will work out for these Americans, black or Caucasian. That's what I'm saying, because they are all slave. America is a fucking slave colony. Even your Caucasian over there is a fucking slave. I was in America before all your fucking Caucasian in the United States. Let the fuck on. This Caucasian came there in the 17th century. The fuck on that way,
People
man.
wanted to jump down my throat when I said that other races of men, particularly these men, love dark-skinned black women the most. And not only am I here to double and triple down on what I said, but I'm also here to say that I am not fully pro-black. I am pro-black woman. There is a big difference, and a lot of times, like, black men will come into the comments making all these defenses and all these things, but, like, what we have to understand is a lot of the pro-black ideas were created by men who were misogynists, and I don't agree with that. I have total respect, well, some respect for the men of the 50s and the 60s who led the civil rights movements and all that stuff, but a lot of them were really misogynists. I love MLK.
You hear here? This is black American women saying she doesn't respect black men and black American men because they ain't shit. Yeah, this is why they will go out there and try to attack Jamaicans and Caribbeans and to appear to be anything in their life. Just say
He
it.
cheated on his wife with a lot of different women. I've heard horror stories about the Black Panthers. So my black idea is not architected by men, and it never will be.
I'm not pro-black. I'm pro-black woman. That's it. Nothing further. I'm not pro-black. I'm pro-black woman. That's it.
Janice, based historically on our interactions with the men in our community, what type of behavior do you think is necessary for cohesion? Please advise. Because I believe that being pro-black woman will get our community to where it needs to be. Our individual black male co-workers, the black males in our lives that we know aren't terrible humans, then yes, we can support them. But as a general populace, no, we're not supporting black men because they
Exactly, and this same black man is saying Africans and Jamaicans and Caribbeans want to be like them. When your own women is telling you here what of a loser you are, that they are even taking white men who raped their ancestors, even those guys are now on the table. Because the fucking black American is kakabe kaka, just like their ancestors, who was bug broken for 400 years.
don't know
Just say it, man.
how to hop on board. Look at how they have treated us. Look at our general statistics and their general statistics. Because I am pro-black woman, I ain't got no STDs. Because I am pro-black woman, I ain't got no baby daddies. Because I am pro-black woman, my credit score is still high. Because I am pro-black woman, I have never been abused by a man.
You hear what she's saying? It's the same thing I was saying yesterday in the video. Who wants a buck-broken, bitch-ass nigga of Crips and Bloods shooting niggas, killing themselves to come around them? So these people are beyond stupid. They all want to hear horror hip-hop. I've never seen a grandmother being busy with hip-hop. The thing I know a woman was doing in the days back then is trying to stop hip-hop because it was destroying the so-called black youth in the days of Tupac. That's what I know. Yeah? And now these black women are coming out and telling you the fucking truth that the fucking black American, they are no fucking men. They are bug broken. They ain't shit. That's why they out here. They can only speak on other real men like Nigerians and Jamaicans who are taking their women. Let's see how these Jamaicans and Africans are taking these bitch-ass, buck-broken American women.
Treated
Let's
us. Look at our general statistics and their general statistics. Because I am pro-black woman, I ain't got no STDs. Because I am pro-black woman, I ain't got no baby daddies. Because I am pro-black woman, my credit score is still high. Because I am pro-black woman, I have never been abused by a man. Because I am pro-black woman, I'm not standing on the front lines fighting for men. Because I am pro-black woman, I don't have any health problems. Because I am pro-black woman, I don't have any mental illnesses. Because I am pro-black woman, ain't no man living in my home drinking up all my Kool-Aid. Because I am pro-black woman, I exercise my Second Amendment rights to bear arms. Because I am pro-black woman, I will not hesitate to call the police on a black man or any man who is trying to harm me. Because I'm pro-black woman, my life in a nutshell is at peace. There are no struggles over here. And when more black women put themselves first instead of the men, your life is going to be at peace as well.
And that's what I mean. My race was at peace until Tariq Nasheed and his bug-broken race of black Americans niggas started making videos that like they were ever my race. Even a nigger called Maknak Kakanaki in Suriname is doing the same thing, going around writing books about my race and family like he was not the enemy fighting against the Maroons and the Native Americans in America. The enslaver of America is now asking for reparations. Get the fuck on. Go look at the picture of your ancestors if they were not clothed in the army uniform of the colonizer. Get the fuck on, man. You are the fucking enemy of my ancestors and I defeated you. That's why I was free in all those 500 years that slavery was over there. And you was a fucking slave. And that's what you will stay.
Talking with somebody not too long ago, and they asked me why I'm a pro-black woman.
And even the women of the black Americans are saying now that these niggas will never become anything else than a fucking bug-broken slave begging on the street. If these women want money, they have to sell their fucking, they have to sell everything they got. If they want to live a normal life, because the black Americans men are kakabe kaka. Even toilet paper has more use than a black American man. That's the real talk. That's it, man.
Instead of just being pro-black. So let's get into it. Number one, why wouldn't I be? Why wouldn't I be, especially considering the fact, whether you like it or not, black women and black feminine presenting people are the most unprotected group in America, besides indigenous women, of course. Although both black men and black women both have to go through the struggles of racism and have to deal with various types of oppression like hate crimes, police brutality, over-masculinization, fetishization, and etc. because of their skin color, black women not only have to deal with that, but also have to deal with the same types and forms of oppression that I just listed because of the fact that they're a woman as well. It sounds...
Exactly. These so-called black Negroes, they cannot take care of their fucking women. All they can do is make video complaining about Jamaicans taking their women, Africa not taking their women. Cause you're not a fucking man, nigga. You can't even take care of your fucking children. Where I come from in the jungle, if you can't take care of your children, the brothers of your wife will come and beat you up. Yes, that's how we work. Where I come from, you were saying Ishowspeed can take 10 women. If he cannot take care of those women and those women go and complain to their house, to their uncle or brother, those brothers will come and beat you the fuck up. If you cannot take care of a woman where I come from, you cannot take that woman or have children until you can do so. When you have no fucking culture, you're gonna be out here like Omar Johnson is saying he's saving the world, but his daughter of 23 years old is sleeping on the street every day, walking like a fucking zwerver. Get the fuck out, man.
Absolutely reasonable to me to put the same group of people that I'm also included in that face double the oppression first.
So currently, Black women are saying that they are pro-Black women, not pro-Black. A lot of Black women have took to social media.
And this thing is what they're gonna bring to the continent. All these things come from Oprah Winfrey. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that and skip it.
Stop doing everything you're doing
Oh
outside
yeah,
of
man, this is where Trump is saying that he's gonna take over Greenland. And like I said, the Europeans are preparing. Because the European is the father of Trump. Trump is from Ireland, man. He's not a fucking American. That's what I'm saying. Just like these bug-broken Americans, they became American in 1873 or 1873. America was created in 1776. My treaty of my land and Juka was created. The last treaty was in 1760. Before that, it was in 1620. Donald Trump and his family came there like in the 1800s, 90, maybe in 1930, 1920. Just imagine that Donald Trump came to America in 1920 or 1950 and saying that he's American to whom? Exactly, to his own entourage who is the devil just like he is, and with these black Americans living on bloody land of Native Americans, stealing identity of everyone, thinking they are in a position to attack anyone. But when you have no God and ancestors, that's how you will live, in prison and dying on the street. Like the bug-broken bitch niggas they are, man. Let's hear it.
When is it actually going to be America first in the way that you kind of promised that it would be?
Yeah, so of course, as always, everything's for the donors. So who wants rare earth minerals? Elon Musk does, the tech bros do, the crypto guys do, etc. And so those guys are now very politically powerful because they've donated a ton of money to Donald Trump, the Republican Party, by the way, also to corporate Democrats. So a lot of those guys get involved in Democratic primaries and vote against progressives and populists.
Man, that's the thing. Donald Trump said he has more weapons than everybody on the planet, so he can do whatever he wants. And all those so-called Americans agree with him. What country will now sit around and wait and listen to you're not allowed to have nuclear weapons again? What country will do that? You're not allowed to have nuclear weapons, man. Let's sign a treaty, man. Those countries will tell you, nigga, get the fuck out, man. We're creating whatever weapon we want. You ain't shit. You are the devil the Bible speaks of. Together with all those bug-broken black Americans who are serving in the enemy of their so-called, whom they designated to be the devil. And that's what I mean. These Tasariak bitches, is so-called Israelite fake niggas, will tell people he hate on the Caucasian man, but he works for the Caucasian in the morning. That's these bug-broken Americans, man. All of them are fucking bug-broken. So-called Caucasian Americans are fucking slaves from Europe and prisoners. Nigga, you stupid. Let's hear it.
They want to make sure that they can find the most corrupt government on earth. And so they're gonna finance it on the Republican and Democratic side. And boy, did they luck into a doozy with Donald Trump. Because like in their wildest dreams, if you told them, hey, the US president might invade a fellow NATO country just to get you guys the rare earth minerals you want, they're like, really, bro? That sounds good. Where do we go to bribe him? No, don't worry, Elon's got it covered. Gave him 300 million already. So this is, okay, now I'm gonna surprise you on one thing. The $6 billion to the 57,000 people in Greenland, if that's all it was and it had nothing to do with Denmark, it had nothing to do with NATO, it had nothing to do with invasions, I'd do that deal in a second. And I'd make Greenland the 51st state as long as they agree. And that's how that it worked, right? Because yes, there is a ton of money that eventually is going to come out of Greenland, right? But that's not how it works.
And that's what I mean. So these niggas will tell you after that your country is poor, but they're coming to steal your shit. What other devil is there more than the American? So-called. Because the Native American will say, it's not me, and that's what I mean. They will steal somebody named like Tariq. Nasheed is trying to steal the race of my people name and go out there and act like he's one of your race. Just like these Americans are bombing everybody under the name of American. But the Native American is the American. 100 years from now, they will say the Americans and bombed everybody, and everybody will be looking at the native so-called Indian of Asia like, you did it. And they will have to say, no, it's the European. No, it was you. It says American. Ain't you the American, Native American? Yes, but we didn't do it. It's the... You see that? That's why Tariq Nasheed is stealing everybody's name and committing crimes on it, just like his ancestors, the plantation keeper, the slaves keeper, the murderer of this planet. It's your father, Tariq Nasheed, and the black Americans. Yeah, the blood of the so-called devil, you said, is your father.
Denmark doesn't agree. The people of Greenland don't agree. And you can't just buy a country these days. In the old days, you could. We bought Alaska from Russia, and it was a fantastic deal. So if they're willing to sell it, great, I'm in, okay? But they're not willing to sell it. So that's why Trump is saying, we might have to do it the hard way. So really, we're gonna pull up an aircraft carrier and ships and stuff, and then Denmark's gonna come, and then we're gonna murder the Denmark military, kill them.
Yeah, man, that's the god of the American, right? If it's not yours, steal it. If it's not your woman's, rape it. That's the way of the so-called American, black Americans and Caucasian Americans. Smash and grab. Just steal shit and lie as much as possible. Who believes a fucking American in this life anymore? Any longer? Black or Caucasian. Exactly, they are the fucking devil. Yeah. Go in your book and read there what the devil is. Oh, the devil is a liar. Who is a liar? Trump and black Americans are liars. Exactly. Let's hear it, man.
Are we gonna then go take Denmark itself? And while we're there, should we maybe take Belgium and Vienna and Austria and Poland? Oh, no, right, that was the Germans. Okay, so this is from the anti-war president. But guys, I told you I'd talk about the economics. So that's one half of the economics.
Yeah, it sounded like a joke, but that's why I'm telling this Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed is fucking Hitler. That's what he doesn't know, me. You are Hitler, nigga, and that's how black Americans will be in the book. As Hitlers of this planet. I will make that movie to make sure of it that is ingrained forever that black Americans are fucking Hitlers just like their colonizer father, nigga. Fuck you mean? You think you're gonna assist the colonizer on the plantation attacking my people for 500 years and then come out stealing my ancestors' name like your ancestors and mine were ever the same? Get the fuck on, nigga. Your bitch ass ancestors can never be my ancestors. Fucking rape victim is coming out here. A rape victim dead that I have defeated. Get the fuck on, man.
They have a lot of resources there. Number two is though, but wait a minute. Cenk, if all we care about the economics, maybe we should take them. No, but what you're not calculating is the cost of war. So, and another possibility of how we get those resources. You ready for this? We buy them. I don't mean the country, I mean the resources. If they have oil or they have lithium or whatever, we buy them in the open market like everyone else. Well, Cenk, then the American people, wait. That lithium or oil or anything else never ever goes to the American people. That is not how it works.
Even if it was going to the American people, if Americans so-called have the right to steal and kill other people, don't you think other people have the right to do the same? If you have the right to invade Europe, Europe has the right to invade America. Don't let me not even make you become smart. You will learn that this. Yeah, let's. You will learn.
Anywhere.
So this is the guy who was saying he's Latino, he's not black. Let us check this part, man. And he is mixed, so really he looks like a regular black guy, but he's mixed. So he explains at the end like, nigga, I'm mixed. I don't wanna just be African. I wanna be Latino, mixed Spaniard, and African and Native American. He's allowed to say that because he's mixed. He's not lying. So to me, as long as he's not lying, it's your business, man. Let's hear it.
You think they see a Latino or they see a black person?
No, here in America. Here in America.
Anywhere. They see a Latino or they see a black person?
They wondering because my vibe is different. I smile too much. I'm too happy. I'm not nothing negative about me. I have too much happiness. It's hard. It's hard for people to ever be mad at me. That's why I say
Wait,
I don't
hold on,
experience it too much.
What does your happiness and your joy have to do with the
A
way
lot.
people identify you?
A lot. Because once again, like
Because it means that the culture of Black Americans is to smash and grab, steal shit, kill innocent people because they are cursed. In my culture, you do these things because you are cursed. Donald Trump is cursed. Just like I said, those people are cursed people from Europe whom they did not want no longer in Europe and send them off to America. That's your Caucasian in America. Devils. And you see the way they act just like the Black American, right? Go and steal shit. That's the only thing they think of. Not to create anything. Nothing that Americans have is their own. Even their technology is stolen from Germany in the Second World War. Get the
I said
fuck on, man.
earlier, our image, the way they see us is the way they see us on TV fighting, disrespecting people, loud.
Anywhere. When people see you, you think they see a Latino or they see a black person?
No, here in America. Here in America.
Anywhere. They see a Latino or they see a black person?
They see they wondering because my vibe is different. I smile too much. I'm too happy. I'm not nothing negative about me. I have too much happiness. It's hard for people to ever be mad at me. That's why I say I don't experience it too much.
What does your happiness and your joy have to do with the way people identify you?
A lot. Because once again, like I said earlier, our image, the way they see us is the way they see us on TV fighting, disrespecting people, loud. So that's what I'm never like that. I always keep God with me. I'm always just a happy-going, godly person, brother. I try my best not to fight. I used to do that when I was young.
So you don't act black.
But the thing with that is just like I said in my previous videos, everybody is now coming out. I believe in God, man. So what? We don't know what your God is, stupid. All these things, there is only one God. If there is only one God, it's not your God, obviously, because you're stealing and killing innocent people, stupid. How stupid can you be? How can Trump ever be a Christian? He stole the culture of Christianity and going around killing people on Christians' name, just like they stole America, going around killing everybody in America name. Yeah, all these things they are doing is stealing other people's identity and then commit crimes on their name. That's the devil. Only the devil does those things because he has not his own credibility. Black Americans have no fucking credibility. If they go out there, just like this guy is saying, that's why he's trying his best also not to be black. Because everybody will think he's a fucking robber and a devil.
Basically.
I'm acting for you.
These days, even some Americans don't want to be called Americans. Because America is now associated with being the fucking devil on this planet. The devil the Bible speaks of. We see all these actions coming from America. You're saying, nigga.
The spirit supposed to come for you. This is yours. I want you to run this. I don't
No.
this show.
Right. No. But I said, when people see you, do they see a Latino or a black person? And you said, I'm too happy. I'm smiling all the time.
Go ahead.
I'm smiling all the time. I'm too happy. I'm in a good mood. So that means what? You're not black?
I never said that. I'm never said that.
When people look at you, do they see a black person or a Latino?
I don't know because nobody ever said you black. Nobody just come up to me and say I'm black.
How about this? Let's ask the chat. Let's ask my chat. Chat, when y'all see him, if you were to see him out and about, do you see a black guy or a Latino? I see a black guy.
I'm an old cat, man. I just look young. It's just the Latin blood in me, you know. I'm 58 years old, you know.
Hold on. You look young. It's the Latin blood? You sure it's not the black?
Nah, it's not the black blood, brother. It's the Latin blood, brother.
You know what they say? Black don't crack. You sure that ain't what's hitting?
It doesn't crack, but I gotta give love to everything in me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mixture of.
You see what he said? Because he means he is mixed. He's not only African, he's mixed African, European, and Native Americans. And he doesn't want to lose those identities also. So that's why I'm like, nigga, if you want to be black or you want to be whatever, I don't care. Just don't go out there like you represent me. That's what I'm saying. Speak on your own house. Speak about your own family. Speak on your own tribe. Speak on your own bloodline. That is yours. Yeah, where I come from, if you speak on these other tribes, we are with 6 tribes in the jungle in South America. Are you not allowed to come and speak on their tribe because they have their own king and representation? If you speak on their tribe, they have the right to do whatever they want to you and with you and your children till end of time. That's my culture. Once you attack my race, you finish. That's how we do with it.
So
Let's hear it, man.
much stuff that I just can't get to one. You know, I don't go by the one drop black blood. You know, that's the American way. A lot of stuff that you teaching is so much love, man, and I'm loving the way you teach me. Man, I listen to your stuff and I listen to your podcast, and hey, man, you're so much intelligent, man, and you're giving a lot of jewels to a lot of people, and you know, you waking the world up, like you're waking the Latinos up. You know what I'm saying? We have to give respect to the different cultures, especially the cultures that what we are as Latinos. You know what I'm saying? That's just the beauty in us. If you're Latino, now you the new nigga. You are the new nigga here in America. Because African American now, they're backing up. African Americans like, man, that's not our fight. We don't care. But we just need.
You see what I was saying, Tariq Nasheed? All these Caribbean people and Africans are now seeing you Black Americans video that you hate them. Yeah, maybe you think there is no Black Americans in Guyana and Brazil and in Africa. Yeah, you will see what time they gonna have there. You stupid. The same thing you're doing with Africans and Caribbeans over there in the United States, they will be doing with your race over there, wherever they are, nigga. Just saying.
People like yourself, Ricardo. We need people like yourself, more people. But sometimes I'm scared of you because you're almost like a Malcolm X. I'm scared to give respect to the different cultures, especially the cultures that what we are as Latinos. You know, it's so much love, man, and I'm loving the way you teach me. Man, I listen to your stuff and I listen to your podcast. And hey, man, you're so much intelligent, man, and you're giving a lot of jewels to a lot of people. And you know, you're waking the world up, like you're waking the Latinos up. You know what I'm saying? We have to give respect to the different cultures, especially the cultures that what we are as Latinos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but many African countries, they don't know about slavery because they was colonized in the 18th century after slavery in America in 1863. The Caucasian went to Africa and start killing people over there. Destroying everything, nigga. Go look the Berlin Conference. Yeah? They split everything up and divided it amongst themselves. Just only in Congo they killed 10 million people in Congo. Estimation. Yeah, just say.
That's just the beauty in us. If you're Latino, now you the new nigga. You are the new nigga here in America. Because African American now, they're backing up. African Americans like, man, that's not our fight. We don't care. But we just need.
You see? And this guy, his children are African American, so-called. You see? But this same African American, they hate Caribbeans. Just go and think about that. So this guy, his children are with Black American woman, but now those children, they will have to go to their Black American family and hear how these Black Americans hate Caribbean people. The same thing the colonizer was doing with these so-called Black Americans is what they now doing. The same thing that happened with them on the plantation for 500 years, that is the exact thing they are now doing with Caribbeans and African people. How can you then speak about having God? You have no fucking God, nigga. You're the devil. Yeah, go read it in the book you have stolen.
People like yourself, Ricardo. We need people like yourself, more people. But sometimes I'm scared of you because you're almost like a Malcolm X. I'm scared of you because something can happen to you. These white folks are not playing. All the time when I'm around my African American brothers and sisters, they always say to me, Alex, you black, just like me, Alex, you black. Stop trying to deny you're not black. When that law passes and say you're going to receive your 40 acres and immune for what happened here in America to blacks. Now, when I get in that line and say, I'm just like you guys say I'm black, just like you. All them niggas going to turn around and say, nigga, you ain't like us, nigga. You ain't nothing. Oh, now I'm not like you guys. Now I'm not like.
You see? What he's saying it was Tariq Nasheed did. And I'm going to show you a part where Tariq Nasheed stole the Caribbean culture, so-called, of the 18th, 17th century of Haiti and those places, and going around in interview and like he represents Haitians and the Caribbean people. That's what they do. They are the devil. They will tell you we are the same people when it comes to money or women. Immediately, no, nigga, you can't be with our women, nigga. You ain't one of us. This money is ours, nigga. It's not yours. But I'm black also, man. Nah, man. You black, but you different black. You're not American black. That's what they gonna say. But the Dominican is not allowed to say that he's not black. Somali is not allowed to say they are not black. Are you Somali? Somalis are mixed. They are allowed to say they are black or Arab. They have Arab blood. Arab are not the one who is gonna tell the Somali they are not Arab. Who are the Arab does not exist. It's a made up race just like Brazilian race who are mixed now. All those 100 million African they had there in Brazil are now being mixed to become mulatto. They will become just like these Moroccan people over here. Nigga, those people one day they will tell you, nigga, I am black. They will go to black people will tell them, you're not black like us. And they will move there to the Caucasian will say, nigga, you're too black to be with us, you're not pure blood Caucasian. And they will move from, where do they go from there? You see that? Just leave them the fuck alone, nigga. If it's not your house, take care of your house. If everybody is fulfilling their function, the car will drive. Understand? If I'm in a soccer team and everybody is at their position doing their job that they supposed to be, the team will function automatically. But if someone is malfunctioning just like you black Americans, you wanna beg for money, and if you come to my city, you have to pay me. Get the fuck on. Since when did black Americans have a city? Nigga, everything in America is of the Caucasian is running everything, and these Negroes, bug broken Negroes out here, we built everything. Nigga, you was a slave. You had to do it. If I contract you to go and do something, it doesn't mean you build that building. I told you to build it, nigga. Are you stupid? If I go and buy a car, is the car of the guy still of the guy who sold it to me? No, it's my car, nigga. That's how stupid these black Americans are. It's not really stupidity. They have nothing and they will lie to have it appear like they mean anything. Because they are broken, man. You're done.
Guys now. But all the other time I'm supposed to be like you guys. If you understand what I'm saying. Sometimes I'm scared of you because you're almost like a Malcolm X. I'm scared of you because something can happen to you. These white folks not playing. All the time when I'm around my African American brothers and sisters, they always say to me, Alex, you black, you black, you black, you black, just like me, Alex, you black. Stop trying to deny you not black. When that law passes and say you're going to receive your 40 acres and immune for what happened here in America to the blacks. Now, when I get in that line and say, I'm just like you guys say I'm black, just like you. All them niggas gonna turn around and say, nigga, you ain't like us, nigga. You ain't none of.
Exactly. In Suriname, the same. Those city Negroes who have come from the plantation. I'm from the jungle. When the king of the Netherlands said they would get reparation, immediately they started making videos just like these black North Americans, telling my people, you are maroon, you're not from the plantation. But you said I ran away from the plantation. No, nigga, it's just a story. You see that? It immediately becomes just a story when it's about money or women. That's what you need to understand. They will tell you Maroon ran away from the plantation. If a Maroon goes and is with a city woman, these niggers from the plantation will get mad and tell this woman, why are you with guys from the jungle? Are we not good enough here in the city? That's what you're gonna get. That's the reality. I live in fucking reality. I don't live in foolishness. That's for children, nigga. If your life is not important to you, you will live in foolishness because it means nothing. That's what I'm saying.
We literally call people like, bro, Boogie, did you eat your brain cells?
So this is the Somalis saying they are not black. Let's see. The Somalis say we are not black, nigga. I'm Somali. Let's hear. And me, the thing is, I don't care if the Somalis say that because they are mixed. Yeah? I understand what they're saying. If you have no culture, you won't understand what the Somali is trying to explain. Because I am Ohkano. If the Somali say, I'm not black, I'm Somali. But it's even a nationality. You could name a tribe. Normally, they would name a tribe, ethnicity. I would name Ohkano. Like, oh man, it's normal, man. I'm Ohkano. Over there, you have Saramakano. Over there, you have Paramakano. Over there, you have Aluku. Over there, you have Quinti. But we don't fight each other. Because we recognize that they are just another bloodline. It has to do with our God system and all those things. It has nothing to do with skin color. Just like the Caucasian has made up in the slave days. The Caucasian made this race thing up. Black is supposed to be all those people. Caucasian is supposed... They did that. My people just work with bloodline. If your bloodline is cursed, you're not allowed to have women where we come from. It has nothing to do with skin color. They will want to know, did your ancestors kill innocent people? As soon as they show that your ancestors has committed crimes, killed innocent people, my people will tell you, you're not allowed to come here and have women here. That's why you will see signs like when the Maya went to the jungle, no whites allowed or no Negroes allowed. It's because of the crimes they have committed, their ancestors have committed. That's why in my culture, if you do that, hurt innocent people, you are cursed. That's really, really my culture. Just like it states in your Bible. You are cursed for 500-600 years, and in those 500-600 years, your children will commit new crimes, and it will keep on going on. So it is a never-ending story. Exactly. Nigga?
Somalis are not black. Let me explain why. Looking at me right now, chat, am I black? I'm literally brown. I'm literally brown, bro. Think about it as well. Somalis are Arabs. We're in the Arab Leagues. We speak the Arab language. We eat the Arab food. Bro, think about it like this, bro. If a whole community doesn't regard themselves as black, we can't be black, bro. We literally can't be black, bro. Boogie, did you eat your brain cells? Really and truly, Somalis are Arabs, bro. Think about it, bro. We're in the Arab Leagues. We speak the Arab language. Bro, tell me I'm not lying, bro.
I feel like Somali people are saying, the people that are saying that they're not black, they're comfortable with the whole world to identify as black and white. But they're just saying, we as Somalis, we are the secular, we are the chosen people. We will have our own group and we're Somalis. So you're black, you're white, you're black, you're white, you're black. No, you're Somali.
I am Somali.
You're black, you're white, you're black, you're white, but you're Somali.
Yeah, but
well, we are Somali.
They're saying
if you had to go into black or white, what are you choosing?
Obviously, I'm gonna be
That's
black,
what I'm saying. So you're a black African Somali woman.
Hey guys, welcome.
You see that? That's what I mean. Like this other woman who is explaining to the other Somali woman. That's what I mean. Like if one of these niggas, I am not African, I'm not black. I don't care. I know that they are black or they are African. I don't care what they are saying. It's just like they would have said that they are God or whatever. Their word is not a testimony. I don't know their mental state. That's what I mean. Like if somebody come and say, I'm not black, but you can clearly see they are black. Okay, I understand what you mean. Where do you come from? They might say, I'm Taino mix, and okay, I understand. I'm Ohkano. You see that? It's done. It doesn't mean that the only thing that is important for is to know maybe like those people don't eat cow meat, or maybe because it's just like you would know Muslims don't eat pig meat and all those things. That is what my people use it for. When I am walking with the Saramacano and say, this guy is a Saramacano, I know there are certain things that my race, my bloodline does that his bloodline does not do, and also the other way around. That's why we use those words, man. It's the ethnicity for you to know their culture. If they hear my name Ohkano, they immediately know, this one, his culture is just like this. But if you don't know other people's culture, you live in your own bubble, then you will have problems with these things.
What are you choosing?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna be
That's
black,
what I'm saying. So you're black.
We literally can't be black, bro. Black. We're in the Arab League.
You're black, you're white, you're black, you're white, you're black. No, you're Somali.
I am Somali.
You're black, you're white, you're black, you're white, but you're Somali.
Yeah, but
well, we are Somali.
They're saying
if you had to go into black or white, what are you choosing?
Obviously, I'm gonna be
That's
black,
what I'm saying. So you're a black African Somali woman.
Hey guys, welcome.
Black, we're not Arab, we're Somali. Let me start off by why we're not black. This is black, this is brown, and there's not a single person in the world that's this skin color. Do your research. Black is the facts. Check it out. We're not black, we're not Arab, we're Somali. Let me start off by why we're not black. This is black, this is brown, and there's...
You see, and this guy even has a different variation, like we're not even Arab. Other Somalis will say they are Arab. This one is saying, nigga, we're not even Arab. We're not black, we are Somali. It's just like I'm saying, nigga, I'm Ohkano. Nigga, it's normal where I come from to say, nigga, I'm Ohkano. A city Negro can say they are from the city, I don't care. It doesn't mean you have to hurt them, but to them, they will try to hurt you because you don't want to identify the way they are. Just like the colonizer was doing with them, like, if you're not white, it's not all right. You have to be like us, otherwise we will hang you or hurt you. That's the same thing these plantation people will come and do. And many of these people were colonized and were on a plantation. That's why they all do it. Those who were not colonized or on a plantation, they will not do it. That's what I'm saying and what I know, nigga. And that's the real talk. Let's hear it, man.
Single person in the world that's this skin color. Do your research. Black is the absence of color. It's what you get when there's no color. It's what you get when you turn off the light. You get black. And yes, I know there's going to be those people that say Somalis or East Africans are in that racial construct, that racial typology, that racial classification. But no, who made this thing? Who made this racial classification? It was the Europeans. The white man made it. And if a white man told me I'm a prick, doesn't mean I have to go by it. In my opinion, there's not a single person on this world, whether you're West African, East African, North African, South African, or even in the Caribbean, that's black. We are not this color. We are just different.
You see, and that's what I mean. Like, it's something the colonizer made up. So if you wanna go along with it, you go along with that narrative. I have my own autonomy, so I don't have to go along with your yellow. Your yellow to me is Taya, cause that's my language. Just say it.
Shades of brown. And I believe some people, like East Africans, don't accept what the colonial people told them they are, and other people obviously accept it and they don't care what a colonial or the people that enslaved them calls them. So right now, you're telling me if they called you back then, if they called you you're a prick or you're an idiot, you'll just accept it right now and you say, yeah, us Africans are idiots, we're pricks. Is that what you're telling me? Do the Asians call themselves yellow or red? I wonder. Now for the reason why we're not Arab, yes, we may be in the Arab League, that doesn't make us Arab. We just did that for political time. Somali people came before the Arabs. The East African people came before the Arabs. We are Cushitic people. We are Cushitic speaking people. And the Cushitic language and the Cushitic people came before the Arabs. So you can't tell me we're Arab if we came before them. We don't share the same language and we speak the Cushitic language. We don't share the same culture. What culture do we have we've got similar to the Arab people? Come on, man.
You see what I was saying, that Arab is a mixture of Turkish people and African and European Caucasian people here with Africans. They are a mixed people just like those Brazilian people, man. It's not original from the beginning, just like this guy is saying, like they were Cushites and all those people. The Cushites are in the Bible also, man.
We don't
just saying, man.
share anything that's similar. The only thing that we share is Islam. And you'll find a lot of Arabs that are either Christian, Jewish, Muslim. But you will never, it's hard to find a Christian Somali or a Jewish Somali. Somalis are 99% Muslim. And even that 1% gets disowned. Shout out to
Somalis are not black. Now, before you disagree with me, I just want to say, listen, right? There's no such thing as the term black. The term black only came about in colonization. I don't have to accept that, sahib. That's why the other day, when I was in a place, someone said to me, are you black? I said, I'm not black, sahib. I don't accept that term. Because how can I or any other human being have the same skin color as this, bro? It's not possible. Can you see the correlation?
You see, he's giving the same argument. They were colonized and he does not accept the colonization terms, man. Like, listen, they were colonized, but now he's doing his own thing again. He won't accept the colonization. That's what I'm saying.
It's not possible. It's not possible for someone to be a black. And before the people say, oh, you're self-hating, you hate yourself. Listen, I don't hate myself. I'm proud to be my ethnicity, but I'm not black. I am not black. I don't even agree with any terms. I don't believe in whiteness or blackness or any of that. I believe in ethnicity-wise. So yes, I am Somali, but I'm not black. And I don't even think...
Because white and black is a status to the colonizer in their mind. Yeah? Between those who know and those who don't know. If you are white, then it's wise to have wisdom. And those who are black is the lackey. Those who are allowed to be enslaved. That's why you have a word lackey. They made it into that. Lackey is even paint to lak. And lak, if I speak in Dutch and I say, ik heb lak aan jou, it means I don't care. You see? Lak is like a stain. That's why you have Satan. The stain is Satan, is stone, non-living, death. That's why the Moorish Science Temple guys will tell you black means that. It's me, yeah, just saying. It's over time. It came to mean all those things because the Caucasian will change their language and ever in the so much time they will do that. Even they do that every, I don't know if it's 2 or 1 year or whatever. They will change the words in their language. Just saying, man.
I don't believe Nigerians are black. I don't believe South Africans are black. I don't believe Ghanaians are black. I believe, yes, we're African, but we're not black because black was a racially used term by the colonizers to put African people down, and I don't accept that term. So before niggas say to me, oh, you're black, listen, I'm not black, right? I've never been black. So don't push that shit onto me, bro.
Are Somalis considered black? I'm sorry to be the one that sparks this debate, but it has to be done. I used to be of the opinion back in the day that, of course we're black. Somalis, look at our skin tone. But as the years went on, my opinion started to change. If you're asking, are Somali's skin tone black? Then of course, yes, our skin tone is. But then I realized as the years went on, it's nothing to do with skin tone because even people who are considered black come in different shades of black. I started to realize that when people ask whether Somalis are black, it's a reference to are Somalis the same as other fellow African countries such as Nigeria, Ghana, and the countries within West Africa. And then I thought, no, We're not the same as those people. Yes, we're all from Africa, but a Moroccan isn't the same as a Nigerian, and a Nigerian isn't the same as a Somali. A Moroccan isn't considered black.
You see what I'm saying? Because they recognize that their culture and their God is different. If you don't have the same God, you cannot be the same people. That's what it is in my culture. If your God is different than mine, we can never be the same bloodline or the same race. Just know that. That's what I'm saying.
Nigerian is considered black, and a Somali, for some reason, it sparks a big debate. You got Somalis who say, we're not black, we didn't go through a slave trade. I don't think going through a slave trade is what makes you considered black first. And at the same time, why are we listening to Western societies who categorize people based on their skin tones? This is a white man, this is a black man, this is whatever, this is an Arab. So my question is, because I still don't have a definitive answer, can Somalis consider themselves black? I mean, don't shoot the messenger, I'm just asking.
I'm not black. Stop calling us black, fam. Do we fucking look black? Do I look black to you, like, bro? Stop calling us black, fam.
Don't shoot the messenger, I'm just asking.
I'm not black. Stop calling us black, fam. Do we fucking look black? Do I look black to you, like, bro? I'm not black.
You hear what he's saying? Don't stop saying that I'm black. But yeah, they are mixed or whatever.
Ain't
man.
no Africans
Just
trying to talk to me. They all act
yeah.
funny towards me, but they do be messing with the white people. And I'm like, bro, that's a real thing. This same lady who wouldn't even give me a conversation was being chased down by a white man, laughing and giggling. I couldn't believe it. Why don't y'all like us?
Africans hate black Americans. A lot of people saying that don't actually know where that idea comes from.
Nigga, that's plantation talk. The colonizer told the black Americans on the plantation and in Suriname in Paramaribo that Africans sold their ancestors into slavery. That's why I'm making video and telling them their ancestors were soldiers in the army of the colonizer fighting against my race in the jungle to capture them and sell them into slavery in America. I am African from America. They are Negro. Yeah, a Negro is a broken African. If you're not broken, you are a wild man. You was not on plantation, they would say you are an African. And those people in America, they live in the Quilombo, a Kompong, and a Palenque, where I come from, and Juca. So our land existed before America ever existed. Your land, you must see it like in Canada and the United States. That's how I live in Suriname. Suriname is like a different country than my country. They are trying to make it all one today the day, but it's not the way it was in slave days, man. And it's still not yet there because we have our own.
They're
king.
reacting to a clip or a comment and trying to turn that into.
Ain't no Africans trying to talk to me. They all act funny towards me, but they do be messing with the white people. And I'm like, bro, that's a real thing. This same lady who wouldn't even give me a conversation was being chased down by a white man, laughing and giggling. I couldn't believe it. Why don't y'all like us?
Africans hate black Americans. A lot of people saying that don't actually know where that idea comes from. They're reacting to a clip or a comment and trying to turn that into an entire narrative. You'll hear people say things like,
yeah, and the thing is, this O'Shea Duke Jackson was trying to get Caribbean from Europe to attack Africans together. And I was like, no, nigga, because even in England, they have and the Jamaicans and Africans saying the same thing. But it's just locally, man. It's everywhere. Even Igbo and the Yoruba are beefing over there. If you go to South Africa, the Khoisan and the Xhosa maybe having, or the Zulu, it's normal. But they are not on internet making videos for 7 years like the black Americans doing. Every day for 7 years now, I'm delineating, man. Okay, go away. Didn't you hear? I'm delineating. You wanna be like me. You don't wanna chill with us. These niggas will tell you the Africans hate them. They don't wanna chill with them. But they say Africans wanna be like them. If they wanted to be like you, they would hang around you to be in your presence. That's the craziness that these niggas be saying, man. They don't like us, but yeah, they wanna be like us. Why would they wanna be like you if they don't wanna be around you? If they don't want to be around you, it's maybe because they think you act different or you are different than they are. You are a different tribe. That's what I mean. Just like the Hutus and the Tutsis or the Kikuyu and the Wolof or whatever. It doesn't mean you have to attack each other. That's where the problem starts. Because these niggas come from the plantation with the idea if you don't look like a certain people, they have the right to attack the other group. No, it doesn't work like that. My race has been in the jungle for 500 years with different 6 tribes now. Even Indian tribes. Do they attack each other? No. They just live their life. because they have their own king and they know the culture of those other people. Like those are Saramacano, they have these rules. Those Wayana, they have this rule. Before the government of Suriname is allowed in my territory, they have to send a messenger 7 days up front. If you want to go to the Native Americans, you have to send a messenger 3 days up front. With phones now, you can call them, but that's the way it was back in slave days. Yeah, if these Caucasian wanted to speak to my people, they had to send a messenger from the plantation 7 days up front to come and tell my people. Otherwise, it was a war declaration. You don't know shit, nigga. That's what I'm saying, man. And these niggas want everybody to come and claim them. Nigga, we don't live that life. I fuck with that nigga, man. I claim that nigga. We don't live that life, man. That's for women and men together. Yeah, it's not, I don't want to claim any guy over. Fuck all that, nigga. That's fuckery talk, man. That's it.
Africans don't respect us. They look down on us. Or
ain't no Africans trying to talk to me. They all act funny towards me, but they do be messing with the white people. And I'm like, bruh, that's a real thing. This same lady who wouldn't even give me a conversation was being chased down by a white man, laughing and giggling. I couldn't believe it. Why don't y'all like us?
Africans hate black Americans. A lot of people saying that don't actually know where that idea comes from. They're reacting to a clip or a comment and trying to turn that into an entire narrative. You'll hear people say things like, Africans don't respect us, they look down on us, or they think they're better than us. But when you actually slow down and look at what those claims are based on, you'll notice that it's not even about real personal experiences. It's social media clips, secondhand stories, or stereotypes that got repeated so much that now they seem factual. And the problem with that is, you're taking the actions of a few individuals and putting it on an entire group. That's the same logic that gets used against us every single day. Alright, so let me be clear. Some of us have had experiences where Africans have looked down on us. We've been stereotyped, and we've been talked about like we're lazy, uneducated, or don't know our history. And that's
Nigga, it's not looked down. Those same things they saying to black Americans, they say it to their own family at home. That's what I mean. Like, these niggas think it's about them. Nigga, these people speak like that. Where I come from, they speak like that. They might cuss you out. You yellow face like that thing over there. Your red face like the bottom of a monkey or whatever. That's normal where we come from, nigga. That's why these niggas are not men, man. If a woman don't speak with this nigga and then she speaks to a Caucasian guy, now African women don't like him because she's speaking to the Caucasian but not to him. Nigga, that's a lot of foolery, man. Maybe she doesn't like you. So what? Look.
it's real. I'm not
For
denying
something
that.
different. Man.
You black Americans, you feel so entitled. Over what?
The next right.
Lazy ass motherfuckers.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Go get some job. You like to live on welfare. My tax money is taking care of you equally if you don't know that. Fool.
Keep it up.
But this has nothing to do with especially black Americans. They will say this to the young guys back in Africa. Even in Suriname, those guys on the corner, these kind of guys will tell them, get off this corner and go look for a job, man, you lazy bitch ass niggas. There's everywhere, man. These niggas are babies on the planet, man. They cannot leave the confinement of the Caucasian of North America, otherwise they're finished. That's what I'm saying, nigga.
But at the same time, we've also seen the other side of this where Africans have experienced disrespect from us too. We gotta be honest. They've been mocked because of their accents, treated like outsiders, and talked to like they're not really black.
Alright, what is the worst accent in the entire world? African. The African accent? Why is that?
You can't understand what you're
Wait, what?
When I was in school and our main teacher was out and we got an African substitute, especially one with a heavy accent, the moment they opened their mouth, the whole class already knew we were about to take advantage. Kids started walking out the room, bringing in girls from other class periods, talking crazy.
You see what I'm saying? So they are proud of what they have learned on the plantation and they're using it as a weapon against those so-called Africans because they don't speak as well English as they do. So if you're proud of that, why complain about slavery? Because it brought you benefit for you now to come out and think you can ridicule anyone by using what the slave master taught you. And it was stolen from England also. Just saying. Yeah.
Cursing them out, pretty much doing whatever, just straight disrespect. But the second our regular teacher came back, all of a sudden everybody was on their best behavior, everybody was quiet, things went back to normal like nothing ever happened. And I'm not saying that to justify it at all, I'm just being honest. And I know a lot of y'all can relate to what I'm saying. And what ends up happening is both sides take those experiences and instead of keeping them on the individual level, they put it on the entire group. This is one of the parts a lot of people don't want to talk about, but it really matters. A lot of African countries went through colonization, and that didn't just affect...
I put it on the entire group because this Black Americans, nobody is saying, no African American is coming out and stopping them. You just make videos, good cop, bad cops. That man, they have some. There is no fucking point. If you claim to be Pan African, you're not gonna come out here and cuss out any African, which can damage anything. You will keep it inside and keep it on a phone line. If you're making videos 7 years straight with your whole country, Black Americans, it means that you think you can press anybody to become whatever you think you want them to be. And that's what the plantation owner did to you. They press you in to become something that you was not. And now you're trying to do the same. You have to accept me. You have to give me respect. Man, where we come from, you earn respect. You don't get it. Understand that. If the cops is getting you and throwing you into jail, why don't you tell him to give you respect? When the cops tell you to get off the corner, why don't you tell them to give you respect, nigga? Exactly, you don't. You wanna do it with those of whom you think you can come and press them because you are being pressed over there. You are the niggas who will go to your job and get beaten down by your boss at your job and go home and fight your wife and children. That's you niggas. Yeah, you will go out there, get slapped out there, and then go home and beat your wife. That's your bitch ass niggas, Black American. That's what I'm saying. It happened to you, know you want it to happen to everybody, nigga. Get the fuck on,
land
man.
or resources. It affected how people saw themselves and how they saw other black people. We gotta remember, colonization taught hierarchy. It taught proximity to Europe with superiority. And anything associated with blackness coming from America was something to distance yourself from and be ashamed of. So for some Africans, those ideas got passed down. Not because they personally came to those conclusions themselves, but because that was one of the effects of colonization. They were taught those things before they even met any black American. And we were taught lies about Africa too, that it was uncivilized, backwards, or something to be ashamed of.
Can someone please tell me?
Yeah, and they told them, like in Suriname, Africans sold you into slavery. That's why they hate Africans. That's the first base of Black American slavery. The Caucasian told those people, Africans, your own race sold you into slavery. And that's the thing that they will keep. That's why I make videos and tell them, nigga, if you wanna keep that as the truth, you sold the slaves into slavery because you was fighting against my race in America. And that's real like today. That's why you have Bush Negro, me, and you have Plantation Negro called City Negroes. Yeah, I am Maro, they are Negroes. I am Ohkano, they are not. Just saying, nigga.
Why? I thought Africa looked like this. That is not Africa. I did my research on my FYP, bro.
Nigga, even if it looked like that, so what? It's theirs, nigga. Are you in a position to look down upon anyone? Even if somebody is walking on the street with one shoes, I don't care, nigga. It's their business. That's what I'm saying. Even if it was broken and there was nothing, it's not your business. Take care of your life. That's what I'm saying. That's what a man would do. If you're busy with your life, you have no time to be watching somebody else across the street what they doing with their life, nigga. That's what I'm saying. Be a man to yourself and your people there in North America. Not even North America. United States. Canada is North America. Even that you have stolen. Columbus went to America and Haiti and Espanole. You stole the name America like it was you. Get the fuck on, man.
Told the people at the hotel I need a safe to hide my money in. This is not a safe place. So they brought me a little bitty safe that you could just carry around. And I said, all right, they must be trying to set me up. I know they're trying to set me up. So I stayed up that night and I went to sleep, got up that morning.
All this money, this just does not exist. It's a false narrative that they sell y'all. It's miserable.
It has absolutely zero to do with us not being from Africa. It has absolutely zero to do with you being actually indigenous.
Mad, but you're gonna be, you know how I know you're gonna be mad? Because you're gonna say some stupid shit on my comments. But it's the truth. He looks so comfortable in Africa.
And was to be us. Now, cut this shit out, man. Cut this shit out.
So there is this African American. My point is this. I was never going to give them a chance. I was never going to give them, in my mind, a chance to prove that they were not going to do anything. Every turn, they were going to try something underhanded and low down. You see, that is how Americans, Black Americans, are programmed to think.
And that's what I'm saying. Nigga, these guys are from the city where things are being stolen daily. That's why they behave different. If anybody is walking besides them, they might think, hey, is that not the ops? In Africa, or you don't have that because everybody is normal. They don't have time to be busy with the Bloods and the Crips and hip hop song. That's for young kids, man. Over there, they see it as enjoyment for children. And that's what these niggas don't understand. They see this hip hop thing and what they doing with Blood and the Crips as a culture for to grow old on. Nigga, yeah, that's for children when you're 16 and 15. Then you will with those things.
I looked at the security guard.
You being actually indigenous.
Man, but he looks so comfortable in Africa.
Mindset that he had prompted us to go into the video by liking.
I was very uncomfortable with that because he was wearing the sandals, wearing a pair of security guard there. Notice he didn't have a
video. You don't lose anything by liking. Comment whatever you want to comment. Let's go into the video.
Okay, I'm going to talk to you about my first time in Africa years ago. The moment I got to the hotel, I looked at the security guard there and noticed he didn't have a gun. And I was very uncomfortable with that because he was wearing the sandals, wearing a pair of sandals and no gun. They took me to my room. My door only had one lock. So I told the people at the hotel, I need a safe to hide my money in. This is not a safe place. So
From Africa. This is one of my dad's DNA matches. He is from Liberia. He is from the Lorma tribe, and he also has Ghanaian ancestry. His family has always been in Africa this whole time. I will say this, family historical ignorance does not mean to make up your own narrative. I will say it one more time. Family historical ignorance does not mean to make up your own narrative. So just because a grandma...
And that's what I mean. Nigga, that's what I mean. These black Americans going around making up stories about maroons and all those things when those books were written by the colonizer. My people are still over there. Did one black American come and talk to my people before making movies and writing books? No. They just doing what the colonizer was doing. I think this about those people and they will write something down, make up a story. That's why it's called Indian story. In Dutch they say Indianen verhalen, made up stories. Yeah? When they say Indian stories, it's made up stories. Indianen verhalen. Go look it up. Nigga, I'ma leave it at that for now and you've seen it, man. Enough said. Yeah? Many still can't believe it or have it that Ishowspeed can chill over there like a normal human being, man. They are sick, man. They are waiting for something to happen to that guy or what that. These niggas are sick, man. Just saying, man. Latest, man.